you make friends with the staff all over, with the trainers, with housekeeping, with the kitchen, with the boxing guys, with the Muay Thai guys. So everyone's very friendly. It's not intimidating at all. Hi, my name is Jim Araneta. I'm from the Philippines. I'm just turned 60, proud senior. And I've been doing the martial arts since I was 5 years old. I started with judo, competed in judo. In my teens, I started boxing and did a little, not much competition in boxing, but a lot of training in boxing. And then in my early 20s, I took taekwondo. Took me 2 years to become a black belt. And I competed and was training with the Philippine national team. Probably put in about 50 fights total. Yeah. So, and then I got married. I got married in my mid 20s, so I had to stop competing. I couldn't train as much. So for me, the martial arts has always been there. But the time I was raising my kids, when my kids were young, it was a part-time thing. I'll go one day a week and then disappear and then go back. But now that the kids are all grown up, my kids are aged 35 to 23, and I have an 8-year-old grandson, I have a lot of time on my hand right now. No? So I decided a year and a half ago to seriously start the martial arts again, revive my martial arts passion, revive my fitness, and that's why I'm here. I started a year and a half in the Philippines, transitioning from my other striking arts to Muay Thai. And I said, there's no other place I like learning Muay Thai in the motherland, in Thailand. So that's why I'm here, I'm here to get more knowledgeable in Muay Thai, to get more skilled in Muay Thai, and to get certified as an instructor. So I can teach in the Philippines people closer to my age who maybe are a little intimidated or not sure about going to a regular gym because everyone else is much younger. So, and that's what I want to do. Set up a Muay Thai studio so I can customize programs for the more senior folk, or the more seasoned folk, as I'd like to say. And because if we encapsulate everything, the feeling I have by coming back into my first passion, the martial arts, is a feeling of revival. And that's why I'm calling the operation Revive Muay Thai. Yeah. So I'm in the Philippines. I train about 3 times a week, but it's 3 times a week, one session a day. I come here, I sign up for a 2-week program, and I'm training 3 times a week. 3 times a day. A morning session, an afternoon session, plus a private lesson for my certification. No? So I think in the past 2 weeks that I've been here, I've trained a total of close to 50 hours. 50 hours. I lost 10 pounds, by the way, which is good because it's 10 pounds of real weight and not water weight. So because of the experience I have with striking, the transition to Muay Thai, though still complicated, is I guess less complicated than for others who don't have the striking experience, no? Because I had the kick experience and the punching experience. All I had to do is adjust the stance for Muay Thai, and then add the elbows and the knees, and train hard for 2 weeks, and so it makes the transition easier. The hardest part of this course was learning Thai. You have to think of the strike in English, translate it to Thai, and then execute it. So you're thinking of translation plus form plus execution. So that was a tricky part and challenging part. Even the first 10 numbers, nong, song, sam, si, ha, hok, and so on, that was difficult in the first day. But towards the second week, I was getting more used to it, and when I was holding the pads, for example, for you and others, I would say it in Thai, not thinking that they don't understand Thai, so I had to go back to English. No, the other, I guess, interesting and more complex part of learning Muay Thai was learning the Y crew. You know, I've always wanted to learn the Y crew because I see it as a ritual before a fight. I think it's a beautiful, it's a beautiful ritual, you know. And learning it also was quite, I would say, yeah, intimidating because it's a 3-4 minute program and you have to follow sequence, right? So again, you have to think about sequence and then form. But I think the two week camp was perfect to get fitter and to learn more about Muay Thai. So thankfully we passed the course this morning, and I can go back to Manila and get people, you know, into the sport as well. Yeah. As soon as I came in, everyone was very friendly. First place I went to after I checked into my comfortable room. It's a comfortable room, by the way. You know, it's a camp. You don't expect a 5-star resort. It's a camp. You wanna live like you're in a camp because you know it's going to be work. But you go to your room. It's clean. It's cool. The sheets are soft. You know, there's enough space. So it's a good place to relax. And after checking in, the first place I went was I came to the kitchen area where we spent a lot of our time enjoying really good, healthy, tasty meals. And you meet so many people, you know. Guests, the staff is very friendly. Guests leave, another batch of guests arrive, and you keep on making friends. And that's how it is, not just in the kitchen. You make friends with the staff all over, with the trainers, with housekeeping, with the kitchen, with the boxing guys, with the Muay Thai guys. So everyone's very friendly. It's not intimidating at all. It's a camp that's ideal for somebody who's more advanced, but also for somebody who wants to start. And if you look at least the Muay Thai class, there's a few that are just starting, and there are some who have more experience, right? So it's a welcoming atmosphere. There's no need to be intimidated, and like I've told many of my family and friends, I will be back every year. You know, maybe the only problem I had this year was I think 2 weeks is too short. At least 3 weeks the next time. Yeah, at least 3 weeks. And maybe I get to try the ice bath next time. That one scares me more than getting kicked. I mean, I feel I definitely, after training that much, you feel like you're in much better physical conditioning, right? It's not even the weight. Even if I didn't weigh myself, but that's nice to see that you lost weight. Every day you're feeling better, because how can you not? You know, you're training that much, you're sweating that much, and every time you perspire that much, it's just good for everything. The toxins in your body, the whatever anxiety one may not have. You know, so yeah, you could see, you notice that every day, and I could also see my fitness improving on a day-to-day basis. For example, last week I was much more tired than I am on my second week. I was cramping more last week. This week, I hardly cramped. My kicks were getting higher this week than last week, and if I stay another week, I see the trajectory will still continue to improve. No? So, you know, now the challenge is how to continue this back home, right? You know, and be consistent. Though I like to train 3 times a day, it's, you know, I feel that my body may look for something more like this, more intense, more frequent, you know, and try to at least stay with a healthy lifestyle. It's impossible to be like this, right? When you're out there, there's many other things you have to do, and that's part of it, but it's just balancing life and being conscious about health, especially, you know, we're not getting younger, right? So we have to be more conscious about health. Exercise, eat well, try to stay away from vices, although a cold beer or a glass of whiskey is nice once in a while, but, you know, in moderation, But yes, huge difference from physical fitness then and now, and recovery. Recovery is key at this age. You know, recovery is key. You feel, you know, so I notice you have to be conscious of what you're feeling today, and how you're feeling the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and how you're improving from day to day. And that's what I notice. If I summarize it, less cramps, less exhaustion. I skipped one session last week because I was so tired on a Friday. This week I completed everything. Yeah, so I mean, this is a perfect environment, a perfect operation, perfect facility to get healthier. That's the bottom line. If you want to get healthier, come to Thailand, come to Kombat. It's a good environment, a good community, very good coaches who are on top of you all the time. They're playful, but they're also very strict. You know, a few times you'll get things like that if you're not listening, right? Which should be. It's serious, but light at the same time, and there's no reason to feel intimidated. You want to get healthier, come over, contact Kombat through many of their social media platforms, and arrange a visit. But at least stay 2 weeks, so you are able to see the benefits from week to week. Yeah, 1 week is hard to benchmark, but 2 weeks you can benchmark. You know, and then you know what your trajectory is.